have blown up in their face, because the couple went public and they said, we are not racists, the party we belong to is not racist, there is absolutely no excuse for this, we were not given any chance to have our say before the children were taken away. And I think what's going to happen is that because the local authority won't apologise, which of course is what it should have done straight away, the couple will eventually go to court and ask for what we call judicial review of the administrative decision.
Well, they have to, because it'll stand the charge that they're racist because they belong to the fastest growing, one of the largest parties, with prestigious people like yourself and Mr. Farage leading it.
Well, and we've also just converted Lord Hesketh, who used to be the leader of the Conservative Party in the House of Lords. He is now a member of UKIP. We have Stuart Wheeler, who's our treasurer. He's a millionaire. He's been talking to 8 Conservative backbenchers about whether they would like to defect from the Conservative Party and join the United Kingdom Independence Party. This is a rapidly growing party, the second largest party in Britain in the elections to the European Parliament. This is a major force to be reckoned with. It may well indeed be the largest party after the upcoming...
But never mind your real policies. We'll just call you racist.
So that's what they do. See, they're frightened of us. They're very, very worried that we are beginning to make inroads not only into the Conservative Party, but also into the Labour Party, because the Labour Party has been always very soft on immigration, on the simple metric that people who come from other countries and live here tend to vote left rather than right. And so the Labour Party wants to let in as many immigrants as it can while pretending to be reasonably tough on immigration. That's the name of the game. And so they don't like UKIP pointing things like this out. Now, in pointing these things out, we are not being racialist. All we're doing is saying that we need to make sure that we have reasonable control of our borders.
Well, you're completely overrun. And here's the deal. We bring in 30 million illegals, and they all vote for gun control, basically. They all vote to take our rights. That's the socialist mode. Bring in foreigners who are affiliated with the state and then outvote the original citizens. And now it's getting so bad in Europe and so bad in England and so bad here. People are finally waking up as our economies go bankrupt and as the Treasury goes bankrupt.
But that's exactly it, because we can no longer afford to allow people from all over the world to come here and go straight on the dole and claim benefits from hard-working, working-class British people who are paying ever larger amounts of taxation, not to support themselves and their families, but to support the families of people from all over the world who, on any view, have absolutely no right to be here and have contributed nothing themselves to our society. Now, it's not racialist to point this out. Even the Conservative Party is now beginning to say this. And the left are becoming frightened.
But it came out with Tony Blair. They had a secret deal for a decade with the EU to bring in unlimited illegals, criminals,
that's right.
You name it.
He kept this quiet, and he didn't let anybody know this was happening. Conservatives were too lazy to ask. We found out. We broke the story. And, of course, the left hate us for this. They know that now we are effectively replacing the Conservative Party as the opposition, because we know the facts, we smoke out what's going on, and we then come out and say so. And they don't like this. The left are now more frightened of us than they are of the Conservative Party, because they can see that the way things are going, the United Kingdom Independence Party is going to replace the Conservative Party as the party of the right in Britain. And we are much more effective operators than they are. I was in a meeting in the House of Commons just a few hours ago with the President of the Czech Republic on the European question, and he was saying, well, we all now need to think about whether the euro has a future, whether the European Union has a future. And he said they will call us racialist, even for raising these questions.
That's right. Lord Monckton, stay there. Incredible. We'll hear about your meeting with the European Union president in a moment. We'll be right back.